What is up, YouTube? It's your girl KK, and I'm back to y'all with another video.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a f if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later. So
Today, we are doing a story time. Oh, let me take my thumbnail before I forget. But anyways, yes, y'all heard me. We are doing a story time today. Today story is gonna be about the first time that I went on a cruise. Anyways, let's talk about the first time that I went on a cruise. Okay, so let's start like when my parents told me that we were going on a cruise, because it was a surprise. So I remember it was like in 2016. Yeah, it's been that long. I remember coming in the living room and we were watching movies or whatever like that, and then I looked over and they were whispering, and I was like, why are they whispering? Like, we trying to watch a movie. So they was whispering or whatever, and I told my brother, I was like, you know, like, dude, like, why are they whispering or whatever? So let's rewind. Apparently everybody else knew that we were about to go on a cruise but me and my brother, and I'm like, when they told us that, I was like, oh my gosh. But anyways, so finally they paused the movie, and I was like, okay, so like they about to say something or whatever. So they turned the movie off, and then they was like, you know, hey kiddos, come around us, whatever like that. So we went over there to their couch, and they sat us down, and it was like, we just want to tell y'all, you know we're not having like a big Christmas this year, you know, as far as like presents and waking up and like, so you know, me and my brother, like a regular kid would do, you know, we're like big Christmases before, and in our family we always say, you know, like to get you have to give. So we always give stuff every year for Christmas in order for us to get the presents that we want. It's fair. But anyways, and so we were like, you know, we understand, we're older now, blah blah blah, all we want is clothes, which was a lie. We did want a big Christmas. I mean, who doesn't? Yeah, and they was like, yeah, we're not having a big Christmas or whatever here, but we decided that we wanted to take you guys on a cruise. Like, he just slipped that, like my dad just slipped that in there, and I was like, and we was like, oh snap. And I looked at my brother, I was like, and so then I started to laugh, you know, like I'm thinking like, oh, whatever. Like, my parents have been on cruises or whatever like that, because they go like on their honeymoon. I mean, not their honeymoon. What even? No, they go on their anniversaries, you know, to cruises or whatever like that. So we was like, you know, they've already been, but we've never been. So my brother was really excited. He was like, oh my god. But yeah, and so I was like, boy, like, we not really going on a cruise. Like, I gave him that big sister look, and he was like, yes we are. Like, I was like, whatever. So they was like, no, for real, you know, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, like, y'all stop the joke, because it's not funny, because I'm really not going on a cruise. And so you know, I'm jumping. I'm like, oh, like, are you for real? Are you for real? Like, when we leaving, can we pack like now? And they're like, you know, no. So they told us the date that we're leaving and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you know, you do a little whole countdown or whatever like that. And the time that we went on a cruise, I think it was like, what even? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm good. I think it was like 2 weeks before the actual Christmas. Christmas is on December 25th. So I think it was like 2 weeks or ish. I think we went on like December 11th through that whole week or whatever. It was a 5-day cruise. So let's fast forward. So it's the day of, and we're like, oh my gosh, like we had to get up super early. Went to, I think it was Galveston, I think, and we had someone drive us, and we took the church van, and we unloaded our stuff, and we had to stand in this whole line to go through, because you know they gotta check you out, like, you know, if you can actually go, have you paid, and all that kind of crap. So we're going through the line, and I'm just like, oh, I just want to get on this boat. So I look up, and you know me, like I know what a cruise is, and I've seen it like on Safari and things like that, you know, on YouTube and all that kind of stuff. I've seen big ships, like I'm not dumb, but you know, I look up and I see this huge ship in front of me, and I'm like, whoa, like that's what I'm really about to be on. Like I was just like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, y'all don't understand, like it's bigger than what you really think. Like when you get there in person, it's just like, oh my gosh, like that's big, you know. So we go through all the lines, all the kind of stuff, get our luggage or whatever, blah blah blah. And we get to the part where we're actually, it's like you have to like walk up this thing, and then you walk here, and then you get on the cruise or whatever. And I remember getting on the boat, and when we walked in, it was just like so amazing. It was just like, it's for real a hotel as a boat, a big hotel as a boat that is gonna be on water. Like that's what it is. Like it's literally that. So when we walk in, we're like, oh my gosh. So then we got expeditions and all that kind of stuff. So this cruise that we went on, we went to Cosmo and Progresso, which I love Cosmo and Progresso. But we had to go through this whole drill or whatever, just in case like there was anything to happen on the ship. Thank goodness that there was nothing that happened. Otherwise I would not be here because I can't swim. So yeah, we went through all that. They made us go through like a little training thing, like where like you had specific spots to go to, and which rescue what do you call it, rescue boat or whatever that you had to get on, and where to get the life jackets and all that kind of stuff. They taught you all that, and they teach you. So then after that, you have the rest of the day free. And mind you that everybody else is going to school, and I'm on a cruise. So me and my brother just go and walk around. You know, of course, our parents laid down the guidelines. He's like, you know, my dad's word.
Don't do anything you're not supposed to do. Be a good kid.
That was really it. You know, of course he talked in more depth, but you know, let's sum it up for this video. And so me and my brother go walk around, and then they take us to one of the eating places on the cruise, and everything was kind of like open when you get on the deck. That's where everything is, like the pool, the eating places, like there's different lines that you can go to. It's amazing. The food there is amazing. So they take us in the back, kind of the back of the ship where the deck was. And oh, sorry, there at the top there's a deck too, where you can sit and all that kind of stuff. So we're up there, and you know, we're eating pizza, and I decide to FaceTime my best friend. Shout out to my best friend at that time. I don't want to say her name in this video, but let's just say Lil Mama. She know who she is. But anyways, so I called her, and I was like, dude, like I think she had already been on a cruise at that time. I was like, dude, this is so freaking cool. Like I'm on like a cruise. And she's like, girl, I know you. She's like, show me around. So I'm like showing her whatever. But we have bad connection because we get on a cruise. Yeah, the connection is bad. So you know, she's like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. She's like, I miss you. I'm like, I miss you too, but I'm about to have fun. She was like, girl, yes, have fun. Find you a cruise, babe. I'm like, Anyways, so yeah, and then at that time I had a boyfriend, so I really couldn't get a cruise bay. But at that time I had a boyfriend, and definitely not gonna say his name in this video. I had a boyfriend, you know. I was texting him, calling him, like, you know, I'm gonna be gone for a week, babe. You know, I'm at this cruise, but I'm still loyal to you. All that kind of stuff. So, you know, I think I FaceTimed him. So, my camera went out. Or my phone went out. Anyways, maybe that's God telling me to hurry up with this story. Okay, so, where was I? Okay. Anyways, let's just say, you know, that we're on the cruise or whatever. We're having fun, and you know, guys, there's so much food. There's so much food. Like, it's just amazing. Like, there's ice cream stations everywhere. Like, every corner that you turn. There was like Guy's Burger. There was like gourmet pizza. And then there was like the breakfast line, burrito line. It was just amazing. And their burgers were awesome. Burgers and fries. So good. So, you know, the first night or whatever, you have the deck party, which is where everybody comes, you know, and they're on the deck. People are drunk, they're dancing, there's music. It's amazing. That's the first night, or the first day, or whatever, night. And so it's so fun. So then, you know, we get us checked into clubs. Most cruises have clubs. So you have, I was in Club O2 because I'm a teen. So I was in Club O2, and then my brother was in Club, I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, there's clubs. In the clubs, you know, you meet new people that are your age. It's so fun, especially in Club 2. When you're a teen, it is so fun. Like, you can do anything. You can leave anytime you want to leave. It's just so fun. There's just activities in there, you know. So I was always in Club 2, and I made friends or whatever. So fast forward, blue. The next day, next few days, you know, we're traveling to Cozumel. I think that was the first place we went. Yeah, it was. So we went to Cozumel, and we got there, and y'all, the water was like blue. Like, when I tell y'all, it was like blue, like blue, like, I mean, like blue. It was so pretty. And I got off the boat, and I took a video. So I'm gonna put that video right here. Yes, honey. Yeah. So yeah, the water was really blue. And I love that about Cozumel. It's so pretty there. So then we went on the expedition or whatever, and we went to the beach. And we explored some stuff too, but I think that was more progressive. No, it was. Yes. So we went to the place where there was like ancestor stuff or whatever, and there was like this pool of water. It's not a lake, it's a pool, and there was little fishies in there, you know, that kind of stuff. And my parents and my brother, they put their feet in there like they didn't care. So they put their feet in there, and you know, the fishes are eating. Guys, that just freaks me out. Like, no, that freaks me out. Those little fishies that eat, look, no. There's people swimming in there, but we didn't bring our swimming clothes, so we didn't go. But so my dad was like, you know, I was like, hey Dad, you know, you should jump in there, and you know, if you jump in there, that'd be really cool, you know. He's like, no, I don't have any clothes. And so he was like, well, if you jump in there, I'll jump in there. So I was like, okay. So all clothes on. The only thing I took off is like my belt, my jewelry, my socks, everything. I mean, shirt, jeans, all that on. Jumped in the water. And they're like, woo, yeah, walking around, you know, because I can't swim, so, you know. So my dad's like, you really did that? I'm like, yeah, come on. Get in. I'm here. He jumps in. So I'm like, he really did it. He said, well, I keep my promise. So me and my dad are in there swimming with fully dressed. It was amazing. That was one thing that I would never forget. So then, you know, I met some friends or whatever. The friends that I had in O2, I didn't really see when I went on the expeditions and stuff like that. I didn't really see them, but yeah. And then, you ride the tour bus or whatever, and so we cleaned up, and we were soaking wet. Even when I put like my socks on, put my shoes on, I was still soaking wet. It was just crazy. And we were walking around enough to like dry, but jeans are so hard to dry when they're wet. And it's hard to swim in jeans. So yeah, that was one thing. Then a couple days, you get on the cruise, which was really fun because I used to stay out. Like, of course, my parents gave me a curfew, but I always met that curfew. But it wasn't until like 12:30ish or whatever. 12:30 is when I don't remember. Plus, nobody was ever out at that time. They were always like in their rooms or whatever. And O2 ended at like 12, I think. Yeah. So I used to, go with the friends that I had in O2. We would go like eat ice cream and all that kind of stuff. Get pizza because I think that was the only place that was like really open at night. Because they had shut the grill down for the burgers or whatever. So y'all, I ate like at the least 5 cones a day. 5 ice cream cones a day. So yeah, and then so some days passed by because this is like over 5 days. And we go to Progresso, and at Progresso the water wasn't as blue and clear as Cosmo, but it was still pretty. And we went actually fast forward, in Cosmo we actually went scuba dive, well, snorkeling. Yeah, that was really cool. That was the first time that I had a virgin daiquiri. Yeah. It was really good, and they had some really good food there. I think I had like fish tacos or something. But we went snorkeling, and it was really cool to see like the fishes or whatever while they were swimming. It was like big fish. I don't really like little fish. Little fish are just like but they were like medium-sized big fish or whatever. So that happened, and when we went to Progresso, we just went to the beach. We didn't really go like swimming or anything, and I didn't really get in the water because it wasn't as clear as Cosmo. So maybe I should show you a picture of Cosmo's water. Yeah, and Progresso. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, Progresso, we really just walked around and saw some places or whatever. We walked a lot at Progresso before we went to the beach. We walked a lot. And it was really cool. It was a really good experience, and it was a good vacation. I'm so glad that I got the experience to go on a cruise. I really loved it, and I cannot wait to go back, like, to a different one. I met so many friends that I met on the cruise I still talk to. Like, they're so cool. If you're watching this video, what's up, y'all? But yeah, it was really fun. They had different activities like movie night and dance night and all that kind of stuff on the cruise or whatever. It was just really cool. Oh my gosh, one thing that really scared me on the cruise is a girl went missing, like off the earth. Like, she just, like, one night she was cool with us, like, hey, what's up? I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she's watching. What's up, girl? She hung out with us or whatever, and then we didn't see her for a day, and we thought maybe we left her at one of the islands, and then, like, she didn't show up no more, and we was like, oh my freaking gosh. And her mom was like freaking out and all this kind of stuff, and it was just really crazy. And I remember, like, I didn't even know her, but I felt really bad. And I was like, I remember one girl that I was really cool with on the cruise, like, she was crying, and like, cause that's scary. Come to find out, she was on the cruise, the ship, the whole time. She just never told her mom where she was. I'm not gonna say where she was because that's her business, but it was really scary. She really did. She did go missing, and we were scared because, people were, looking. I mean, she was a girl, so you would never know at that time. But anyways, off that subject. Yes. So yeah, the cruise was really fun. I loved it. Like, love. I want to go back so bad. it's so fun. You meet so many people, and there's so many experiences that you can have on the cruise. It's amazing. I love it, and I'm so like thankful for my parents for taking me, because you know, you never know. Like, I might have never had that experience ever again. So yeah. So story time with Kaylin. That was the first time that I ever went on a cruise, and I was gone for 5 days. I think I already said that. I was gone for 5 days, and that was like getting there, going, and coming back. Oh, one night, I forgot. One night, there was a storm, and you know, storms come from the sea, the ocean. So, literally, guys, like, I'm so for real. Like, we were on the cruise ship, slanting, like walking, because the water was like. There was water on the deck. It was crazy. It was so crazy. It was dark outside. Y'all, I'm so for real. Like, we were like leaning, and you're like walking, and like you can feel the boat like moving or whatever like that. It was crazy. I thought it was cool, you know, until I died. No, I'm playing. But I thought it was really cool. But yeah, that was another thing that happened while we were on the cruise. And people are always worried, like, oh, do you get seasick or yeah. I think it just depends on who you are. I didn't get seasick. I did get sea legs or land legs or something like that. I don't know. Where like you're on the water so long even that you get used to it. So then when you get on the land, it feels kind of weird when you walk. Yeah, whatever that's called. I got that. But I didn't get seasick. I didn't have to have like they get like the patches, the shots, the pit. No, just get over it. I mean, you know, and it seems like you're moving really slow, but the boat is treading so much water. So, like, you're actually going, you are kind of going slow, but not really, because like you're going so much distance. So yeah, that was another thing. And then like sometimes at night you could feel kind of the boat kind of, you know, moving or whatever, but it wasn't nothing where I was just like, bleh, like, you know, like throwing up and stuff. But yeah. Hope you guys liked this, like this story time. If you want to hear other stories, please like and comment down below. Other stories that you would like to hear, maybe, or that you think that I've experienced. That would be really cool. I'm gonna put my social media, my Snapchat, my Twitter, and my Instagram down below in the description box, so that y'all can follow me and ask me some questions and comment. I don't care. So yeah, just make sure that you like and subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for watching this video.